Hi, in this video we're going to show you a tool you could use to blur multiple images at the same time. So if you have a bunch of pictures or even one picture that you want to blur out, you could use this tool to do so, and then you could easily adjust how much blur is applied to the picture. Alright, so it's called Blur Images. So there is a portable version, which I'm running here, so nothing to install. Just download it, unzip it, run the executable, or you could use the installable version, which installs it like a regular app, and then you'll have a shortcut for it with your normal apps. All right, so you can use this free for personal use, and if you want to pay for it and get the updates or use it for commercial use, it's only $19. And when you run the free version, like so, you're going to get this nag screen. You just have to click on continue to get past it, or you could buy it and then enter a license key once you do buy it. Okay, so I'm going to blur some images here. All right, so I'm going to set my save location for the blur images on the desktop here. So you can either click on add image files here, or you could just drag and drop. So I'm going to drag and drop them here. Let me scoot this over. So I have some documents, a group photo, a house, and then someone standing in front of a building. All right, so here's the blur intensity, and up top here, you could change the engine from internal to Skia, and I believe the Skia option uses some Google technology to blur it, so we'll try them both here. All right, so let's kind of go maybe a quarter of the way here. All right, so let's click on blur images. All right, so the operation is complete. Let's check them out here. You can see we have a little bit of blur here, or actually a decent amount of blur, I should say, depending on the picture. All right, let's get rid of these here. Now let's bump it up to maybe halfway. Let's try it again. See more blur. The house doesn't look as blurred for some reason. It's not too bad. All right, so now let's change the engine here. Leave it at the same setting. Click on blur images. You can see when you do it this way, it adds a lot more blur, so that's pretty much unusable except for maybe the house picture. So let's turn this down a little bit. Still quite a bit of blur. Go down a little bit more. I did notice that this engine blurs it almost too much, so you really have to turn the intensity down here. That's better. All right, so you can see it's very easy to use. Simply add your pictures, select your engine, change your blur intensity, choose the folder where you're going to save the files, click on blur, and that's all there is to it. All right, so I'll put a link in the description where you can download blur multiple images, and then you can try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.